Thank you for taking the time to watch this LoadProof video case study. So this is a case study about a major garden and pet products brand, right? And what they do, they obviously, right, ship all these garden and pet products through the home goods retailers. And they've had, directly delivered to the stores, and they had some pain because, they would, ship 20 pallets, and then from the store side they would hear it, they got only 18 pallets, right? So this was going on for quite some time, and they didn't know how to solve it. And then there was one facility that we started with, and those guys started using it, and they said, hey, you know what, now we are able to prove that we are shipping the right quantity, right? The pallets were disappearing before that stopped happening. But still they weren't like, it was kind of, hey, it just helps with a couple of things. That's it. It wasn't a big deal. That's how it started. But so it was not getting the visibility from the upper management. So what we did, we were able to create a load-proof value assessment. So we went and looked at the all the business, all the products, all the different BUs, right? And we created this load-proof value assessment and kind of gave a projection as to, hey, how about, did you guys look at deploying this across all the facilities they had? And they had many, 3 or 4 different companies, and all those companies were, all the products for those companies were being shipped out of all these distribution centers. So they didn't take it seriously, and then we, reached out to the SVP and we shared this information. He's like, okay, you know what? Let's let's peel the onion on this. And then he also mentioned there was a quality project that they were pursuing across all these facilities, and they put the quality person. And then the quality person said, hey, we want to try it out. And then they started the second facility and the third facility and fourth and so on. It took a while because the change was hard for them. It took a while to get that going. But once they, turned it on, that's when they saw, oh my God, the quality of the product we ship improved significantly. And also they were able to go back to the retailers and say, hey guys, we shipped this product right. The losses, right, couple of pallets that were getting lost, that stopped happening. And then in the end, they just embraced it so beautifully, right? And this we see quite a bit in the large organizations because of the so many different initiatives, because of the corporate goals that is chartered for that year. It doesn't get the visibility just even though the savings are immense. So, we had to, work with this gentleman. Chad was the gentleman that was working with us, and we helped him and, kind of at least give us some sense for, hey, we can save a few millions, right? We can save a few millions with this tool. That's a big number, right? And that's what we did. And we were able to get that going, So if you are in a similar situation where, you turned on for one site and you're not able to get the attention of your management, you see the opportunity, you see the value, because, the goals that the, corporate is pursuing is different for this year, right? We can help you with something called this load-proof value assessment. We can help, even right, kind of get a swag as to, hey, this is how much we can potentially save, and we can work together and we can finalize that number, firm up that number, because when you're sharing that with your executive management, you want to be careful, you want to be realistic, you got to carefully set the expectations, as well as you also want to not diminish the savings that you're going to get. So you got to carefully show that to them, so that they take that seriously. And usually CFOs take seriously. We've even if we are able to show $1 million in savings, the CFOs come to us, and we've actually directly engaged with few CFOs and turned on the system for them as well. So yeah, we'll be happy to help. Sometimes, right, great initiatives. That's the other thing. All you need is a smartphone. You can get going with this, right? And we have many users, even though they have dedicated tablets that have been deployed, they also have it in their personal phone. And they, hey, you know what? I can pull out my phone and take whenever I want, and they have a user ID for themselves, and I can pull out a phone and take photos whenever I want. It just makes it so easy and so flexible. I know you don't need any specific, specialized hardware or anything. So yeah, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. Like I said before, this is a commitment that we make to all of our, prospects, customers, whoever that talks to us. We don't believe in selling the product if that's not going to be beneficial to you guys. So we don't want to sell you something and then run away, right? And you're like stuck with that and it's not adding value. So, that's why we give that free trial, and we want to show you the value. And 99% of the time people see the value. It just might not be directly this one, but you might find other use cases that'll be very, very, fitting for this tool, right? So yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Reach out to us. We'll be happy to help.